Hey guys, Apple Maniac YT here. So lately I've been thinking a lot about the fact that Apple seems to be working backwards in development. Lately with their newer iPhones, well, in the past, let's say 5 years, I've noticed them moving backwards in development, sort of. Let me explain what I mean. So this whole linked up chain starts with the original iPhone. Of course, I don't have one, but I have an iPhone 3GS, which is close enough that I can use it as a reference. So the original iPhone had a metal back, had oval-shaped volume rockers, and the edges are not flat, so it doesn't feel like a brick. They are curved, okay? Keep that in mind. Oval volume rockers, curved edges, and a metal back. I know this is plastic, but a metal back, okay? So come to the iPhone 3G. This is a 3GS. Pretty much the same design, but of course, it has a plastic back. Still the oval buttons and the rounded edges, but they added plastic. That's an advancement. Fast forward 2 years to the iPhone 4. As you can tell, the edges are now flat, like a brick. And look at that. The volume rockers are now circles. And the back is glass. So those are 3 advancements, but I have to start with the original iPhone because you'll notice it links up towards the end. These circle volume buttons and flat edges remained on the iPhone 5, but the glass back was removed mostly and replaced with these 2 little pieces of glass with some metal. I personally love this design, and I kind of wish they stuck with it. 1 year later, I know this is the little budget iPhone that not very many people remember, but that's plastic, not glass or metal. There's no glass on the back. And what is that? Those are oval volume rockers. So up until the iPhone 5C, Apple had been working completely forwards in development. Went from metal back to plastic back, from oval to circular volume rockers, and rounded edges to flat ones like a brick. But the iPhone 5C killed it all. They went back to the plastic, so not all the way back to the original iPhone. They returned the oval volume buttons. That's working backwards, but for the most part, the edges are still flat, so that's good. Fast forward 1 year to the iPhone 6. This is an iPhone 6S, but it's the exact same design. As you can tell, that is metal, a complete metal back. They've gone all the way back to metal from the original iPhone. And look at this. What's that? A curved edge. They're no longer flat like a brick. And of course, you have the oval volume rockers. So they've gone all the way back to basically the design of the original iPhone. See what I mean? They're working backwards. This design remained on the iPhone 6S and 7. Here's an iPhone 7. That's a metal back, but it looks like glass. Oval volume rockers and rounded edges. But then bring out the iPhone 8. See, it's cracked on the back. That's because they went back to glass. See, they're working backwards. Literally, they changed their mind, went back to the glass, and of course everyone broke it. They have improved the durability, thankfully, but still, it's glass. They had it 7 years before this phone and went back to it. And of course, you've probably noticed that on all these iPhones, they've had a home button. So finally, in 2017, they removed the home button. And with the removal of the home button came gesture controls. This iPhone's jailbroken, don't mind that. But yeah, that's an advancement. But as you can tell, still got a glass back, still has the oval volume rockers, and the rounded edges, a design similar to the iPhone 4, kind of combined with the original iPhone. It remained like this with no home button until early 2020 when Apple released the second generation iPhone SE. This is an iPhone 8, but we'll use it as a reference. With this iPhone, of course, it's a budget iPhone, but they brought back the home button. But of course, that was just one budget phone. And then in late 2020, they came out with the iPhone 12. Along with the iPhone 12 came the return of the flat edges. Look at this. The sides of the phone are flat, as I say, like a brick. This is an iPhone 13, but the iPhone 12 also has the flat sides. See the similarity? Basically an iPhone 4 with no home button and different volume rockers. In early 2022, Apple released the third generation iPhone SE. Everyone was hoping for the removal of the home button, but no, they brought it back again. Of course, this is my iPhone 8, but again, a reference. But you get the point. Apple is working backwards in development. They started with a metal back, oval volume buttons, and rounded edges, went to a plastic back, went to a glass back, flat edges, and of course, those beautiful round volume buttons, brought back the oval ones, brought back the plastic, and then brought back the metal, along with those rounded edges, and then reintroduced the glass again. Then removed the home button, reintroduced the home button, removed it, and reintroduced it again. So there's my point. Apple introduces a feature and changes their mind and goes back. So they're basically working backwards in development at this point. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Basically my thoughts on Apple essentially working backwards in development. Let me know down in the comments if you kind of agree with me, or let me know if you don't. But anyways, comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, peace out, guys.